All right, everyone, welcome back to another beta episode. I do have some things to talk about. We should probably get away from this cow. That is very loud. One thing to note is that I no longer have the beta world that I originally had. I'm just going to be safe. I'm going to turn down the sound a little bit. So I do just have to mention that I unfortunately no longer have the world that we did the beta series on. So luckily we didn't do that much stuff, right? So we only lost, 3 buildings? I think there was a lighthouse, that cottage, and then some sort of bridge that I made, which is really unfortunate because I wanted to have that world for a long time. But I had this world, and I'll show you some builds that I made on it, which will be right here. And this was the original beta world that I was going to build on. So what I ended up deciding was I'm just going to continue on this world that I was playing by myself on. And we're just going to continue building on this one. So this will be episode 4, but all of the builds that we had will no longer be in it. So this is a series where you guys in the comments below recommend what I build in the episodes. And so I'm going to have to go back and look. But today, we're obviously on a fresh start here. And so I don't have anywhere to live. I've been living in this cave, but I wanted to take a couple minutes here to show you this area that I picked because this is one of the coolest land features I've ever seen in Minecraft. It's like we have room to open up a canal here, and then there's just this like lake pond surrounded by this water ring, and then there's ocean on the other side of it. So it's so cool, and I really wanted to build like some sort of castle in a ring shape. It's a little difficult to explain, but essentially I'm going to line this whole ring with like castle walls and towers and stuff. It's going to look so cool when it's finished, I promise. But that's going to take many, 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 many episodes to do, and will probably take over 100 hours of gameplay to get to that point. But was looking for a new area to build in this world, and I came across this. So the other builds that I showed in the intro are over in that direction. I just came over here, saw this, and I kept walking that way because there's some pretty crazy mountains actually off in that direction. But I couldn't stop thinking about this area because this is just so cool. Like there's just so much potential for this spot just with the way that this is shaped. Like it's so unique. So there's this interesting small little cavern over here, and this is where I've been living. I'm a caveman. I've been living in a cave over here. This is the definition of early game Minecraft right now. It was just already hollowed out for me, and I needed a place to sleep, and so this is where I've been storing my stuff. So you can see we don't have much, so we're gonna have to get creative here with this build. But I think I'm gonna build a cottage like we did last time. I'm gonna pull up that video and try and make something somewhat close because I really liked that build, actually. That was a lot of fun to make. So let's get started on that, and we'll just see how things develop. Right, I am on the hunt for clay, and I know for a fact clay is quite a rare resource in this version, but I really want to build with bricks. But I guess that's the charm of Minecraft in this version, right? Is things like that are a little bit hard to come by. So it's probably worth mentioning. I think I mentioned it in maybe one of the earlier episodes. I am using the Beta Unleashed client, which I know it sounds like a mod, but it's not really a mod. It's just basically Beta 1.7.3, except there's some quality of life changes for things that weren't in the game at the time. So, you know, shift clicking and all sorts of little bug fixes like that. So nothing about the actual core game has changed at all. The beta versions, they are just like a whole different game. And that's why I love playing them, is because you can play modern Minecraft and it just feels so different from this version. It's like not even the same thing. So it is really entertaining to play both, actually. So yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos recently. I know I've been a little bit more consistent as of late, which is always a good feeling. I found some, and it is just becoming nighttime, so I gotta hurry up. Okay, I forgot how expensive this stuff is. Is it 4? Oh, okay. That's not too bad then. I thought it was I thought it was this. I'd say we're ready to start finding a spot to build this thing. Okay, so I know for a fact we can't build over by that ring because that's where we're going to do our main project for this world. That's where all the cool stuff is going to go, is around that. So for our starter house here, I was thinking somewhere, this is going to be a thing about this series. I'm just going to mention it right now. If there are sheep, I'm going to be shearing them. I'm just going to let you guys know right now because I'm trying to have so much wool that I don't even know what to do with it. I think somewhere over here is kind of cool. Like if we flatten this out, just kind of take this out a little bit and then replace, like take this dirt and then replace this area so it's nice and flat and then kind of build it in this spot right here. Or should we build it facing that? Because that's not really much of a view, is it? It's just flat. Let's check the other side. Let's see what the other side looks like. I actually haven't been over here. I mean, this is a nice flat spot over here as well. Like if we build it in the center of all this. And this is what the other side looks like, which is a much better view. It's way cooler. So maybe we'll build it right here. And while I'm breaking blocks here, I just remembered the infamous beta trick, the click mining. Instead of holding the left click down, it's actually faster to just click the blocks over and over again. It's such a quirky version. I just love this version. I really do. And especially when the music comes on, it's just... what an amazing vibe. What an amazing vibe. It's beautiful. I'm gonna cry. Okay. I think I flattened it out enough. So that's the room that we've got. This is gonna be such a cool view. Like... it just screams beta Minecraft. I love it. Okay, so I don't think this is gonna be 14 bricks is pathetic, isn't it? It really isn't that much. So it doesn't look like it's that big of a build that I made. I don't know if I'm gonna copy it 1-to-1, but it's gonna look pretty similar to what we had before because I really liked the build that I made. I thought it was pretty cool. So, all right, we're done. That's our house. Okay, obviously I'm just kidding. So, how far did I go? It looks like I went 4 each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So something like that. And then, okay, I lied to you. So we're going 5 each direction with the bricks on the bottom. And then I don't think I'm going to use bricks on this side just so I save it. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, and this will be our middle point. And then 1, 2, 3, and then we'll just line the backside with the bricks here. So that should give us 7 left over to make the chimney. Let's do the beams first, actually. So I did like some beam lines like this, I imagine. And then, oh, I built this wrong over here. This is supposed to be out 1 over in this direction because it's like that. And now we can just copy this each direction. We just want to mark it out. Might need to do a little tree trimming here. A little bit of landscaping, always necessary during the summertime. So, you know, I kind of just want to copy exactly what I made, just so that we have it. So I did this. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to... I think I'm just going to line the sides with cobblestone because I really don't want to waste these bricks. So I'm just going to do this for now. And I don't know what the backside looks like. I can't see it. All right, that's a decent shape for the walls. So that's what it looks like on the outside. Some of you will recognize this build. I did not mean for that to look exactly the same. Or it's not exactly... No, it is exactly the same. Okay. It's actually quite straightforward. So we're going to take some smooth stone. We might throw some mossy stone in there as well. I'll see about that in a second. But essentially what we're going to do is mix in stairs and full blocks together. Just like I'm doing right now. Give me a wool. Give me that. Yeah, we'll have to see how the roof plays out. I remember the build being a little small last time, like I just didn't have that much room in there. I'm probably gonna go silent mode and just make a montage of me building from this point onwards because it's pretty straightforward. So, and then after that we'll move on to the interior. there it is. That's our beta cottage. I got to get rid of that sand stairs in the front. That's what it looks like from the side. So a little different from how I did it before. I think I need to fix this over here. And then, of course, there were some leaves on the outside. We're going to get to the inside in a minute. I just want to do these leaves here. So it looks like I had some sort of bush over here like this. Now, the one thing about beta is the bushes have to be connected to wood. So they will disappear if they're not connected to wood in some way. I don't know what the range is, but they have to be connected to logs. So we can only do it on sides like this. Nice little cottage there. Looks very nice. I'm leaving the stairs there because we're going to make a skylight in here. As you can see, it's very dark in here. So first things first, I want to add torches to the outside so it's lit up at night. And then we'll just add one in here for now. Now, where should the skylight be? I feel like it should definitely be in the back over here. You don't really want it in the front because then we're going to see it all the time. So I'm thinking around right here somewhere. I'm going to start with 2 first because I don't know how big I want it to be yet. And I was smelting more glass down there. That stair was huge. Did you see that? That was insane. All right, there you go. That's more like what I was picturing, just so I have an easier way to get down to this cave if I ever need to with this sorry cactus farm. We're going to have to move some stuff over there. But this is pretty much complete. So we have this little entrance to go up here now, and I'll make a path through here eventually. And now we have this wonderful cottage. It's the Moonglow cottage all over again. And honestly, it didn't take that long to build. So if you guys want to build this yourself in your own world, you could follow that little tutorial I made. It only took me about 25 minutes, I think, to build this thing. We're definitely going to need to fix that over there. That looks a little strange. I will find a solution for that. I think probably more bricks down the road will fix that. But we've got these furnaces here now. So nice little kitchen area. And, you know, maybe we could add like a refrigerator or something like that. Can I make a... Wow, I'm so surprised. I've been playing this game since before this version, and I still thought buttons were a thing, but I know for a fact levers are. So we'll add a lever as a, whatever it's called. You know, now it kind of looks like a sink. I think I'm going to do... we could make it like a true kitchen and like really surround it like that. I actually quite like that. It's kind of cool. Yeah, well, we'll stay with that. So that's our kitchen area for our first house. I just added this here because I was afraid of falling in there, but yeah, we'll stick with that. That is the cottage rebuilt officially, and it's good to have it back. I quite miss that house. I really like that house in the other world. So it's a shame we don't have that world anymore. But now we at least have a piece of it with us. This left side is not the best. I definitely need to figure that out up there. Honestly, 1 block might just fix that. But I'll worry about that off camera. So there's the skylight from the outside. This is the back side. It is becoming nighttime here. So I would like to get inside and sleep. And then we'll end this video off while I search for some food. This is what it looks like, and you can get a little bit of a taste at night. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to run around and light up this area because it is quite dark. I knew I was going to do that. Okay. I might need to rethink this plan here. I am probably going to run into that a lot. So I think I'm going to do that. All right, while I am on the search for food, I am going to round off today's video. First and foremost, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I do apologize that we no longer have that world. I actually really liked the things that we built on there, and you guys, suggested some great things. So be sure to continue suggesting your builds. I do read all the comments. We went 0 for 3 there, very unlucky. But I do read all the comments, and there is a good chance that your build will get built. And it's one of the funnest things about this series is that I get to build what you guys suggest. So, yeah, be sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment if you enjoyed it, And who knows, maybe your build will be featured in the next episode, your build idea, that is. But that's going to be it for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.